What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here, and welcome to some F1XL race highlights. Finally, we've got some. It's been 3 weeks since the last ones. We've had 2 races that have needed to be rerun at the end of the season. First of all was Australia, where we had a mass disconnection in the lobby. It was such an exciting race. The 2 championship leaders, myself and Vidal, were down in 5th and 6th, and it was just such an exciting race. Shame that it had to be rerun. And last week was USA. To do with the corner cut rules, it was unfair for half the field on strict, and I couldn't even get in the lobby, so I'm kind of glad that it got rerun. But here for the Bahrain Grand Prix highlights, and in qualifying, I qualified 4th place. My rival Vidal in 1st, and I actually didn't put any practice in at all for this. Yeah, I couldn't connect to the practice lobby we had before this race, but that's a decent time. I'm happy with 4th place on the grid. And Sigma actually left the lobby by accident, so wasn't able to race. Unlucky for him. But 5 lights, and away we go, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And we've got a pretty decent start there. Feynman hasn't got a great start from 2nd place, so I think we're going to slot in behind him. But look behind us, Blaze is out of control. He's hit us and he's taken out the 2 Lotuses. Oh my god, he's completely cocked that up, but that seriously helped us out. We've gained 2 positions from doing absolutely nothing. And there was a crash before turn 1 as well. I've done that a couple of times this season, but yeah, it involved my teammate, so he is without a front wing, but that's a fantastic start for us. Up to 2nd, we're about a 2nd behind our championship rival Vidal, so if we can stick with him, we could have a battle with him, potentially for the victory today. And absolutely nothing happened until lap 7. We had similar pace to each other, the gap stayed between 1 to 2 seconds, and now his tyres are absolutely shot. Mine aren't so bad, but it seems like I'm coping with them better at this moment. So I've got DRS, looking for the overtake if possible. I'm going to guess that Vidal's going to come into the pits at the end of this lap, because he seriously is struggling. We're struggling a little bit, but we've got a much better run here. We're going to look for the overtake if we can. And we're just behind him. We've got a better run. He's gone off the track. We're going up the inside. He turns in when we make slide contact. Keep the car under control. Wow, I probably shouldn't have gone for that move in hindsight. But I'm a race. I wanted to go for it, overtake my rival in the championship. But sadly, I couldn't do that. So, onto the start-finish straight. Vidal is coming into the pits. I was going to, but I thought, no. Actually, no. I'm going for a 2-stop. Because Vidal's clearly going for 3-stop. That is probably the optimum strategy for this race, but I wanted to do something different. So we're coming in on lap 8. That wasn't a great lap at all. I probably should have pitted on the previous lap, but we're coming in and we're going to go for a set at the prime tyres even. In terms of strategy, I wasn't sure if I was going to go option prime or option prime option. So it's a long race, we'll see what happens. So we've actually come out in 5th place. Headshot there has undercut us. He was in 4th place before the pit stop, so yeah, he's getting a bit of time on us. And I think Feynman as well has jumped up from 3rd to overtake us, but there is a yellow flag. What's going on ahead of us? And it's Vidal. Vidal's got no front wing. He's had contact with Frozen. Thank you, Frozen. Thank you so much. Only joke, and that's unlucky for Vidal, but he's got to do half the lap with no front wing, which suggests we should beat him in this race. So we could gain some championship points on him. But now we're fighting for 2nd place here. Headshot, who is having a fantastic race. He's new to the league. He's been finishing down in 6th and 7th. This is his best shot of a podium so far. But we do go up the inside for him. We are on, I think, fresher tyres. I'm not too sure when Headshot did pit, but we're up to 2nd place. And now we have a gap to the leader, which is Fireman. And he is about 7 seconds ahead of us at this point, but he is going to make an extra pit stop, so this could be very close at the end of the race if we think about the strategic element. And at this point I was thinking, try and stretch these tyres out to lap 20. They're not feeling the best, but we'll see how they go. And then go on to the options in the final stint. It's going to be a stretch, 9 laps on those options at the end, but I think we could make it work. Feynman's into the pits to make his 2nd pit stop, so he's going on to the options now, so he'll be on the primes at the end. So I say it again, it's going to be very close. And now on to lap 20, and these tyres feel absolutely horrendous, and Feynman's closed the gap down. I did have a gap to him of around 7 seconds after his last pit stop, so He's closed that down. He obviously is on fresher tyres. He's been on them for about 5 laps now, but they're a lot fresher than my tyres. He's going for the move here. Think about squeezing him, but there's no point really. Feynman takes the lead, and I was considering coming in at the end of this lap. I probably should have, but then I saw I had DRS, and 9 laps on options, that's a bit of a risky move. So one more lap on these really worn prime tyres, though we do get DRS. And I do decide to come into the pits at the end of the next lap. I did lose a couple of seconds to Feynman, but he's going to be on primes in the final stint. I'm going to be on options, so I was confident of overtaking him to take the victory. So we're going on options here. Final stop of the race. We need a good stop. Come on, guys. 2.3. Pretty good stop there. And we come out in second, a couple of seconds behind Feynman. Who is this on our outside? It's Frozen. It's Feynman's teammate of all people. And this could potentially hold us up. Let's see what we can do with Frozen. We need to dispatch of him as quick as possible and then attack Feynman for the victory. So, the end of lap 22 onto lap 23. We get DRS on Frozen. We don't have the greatest straight line speed, so we're not really catching up too quickly. And we're on much newer tyres, so we're later on the brakes. We need to get past Frozen, and this could be a great opportunity into turn 3. Is it turn 3 up here or turn 4? I'm not too sure. But we're trying to go around the outside here. On newer tyres, we should be able to get this move done. Frozen does have to make another pit stop, and yes, we easily do it. I actually think Frozen might have spun there. So up into second, a couple of seconds behind Feynman, and the battle is on to the end of the race. This has got Hamilton versus Rosberg 2014 written all over it. And I'm going to be honest, it was exactly like that battle. Here we are on lap 24, catching up to the back of Feynman. We will be getting DRS here. And look at these dirty tactics. What's he doing weaving around? It's a disgrace. And considering I got DRS on, this is a bit of a risky move for me, because I could easily spin out. And we just don't have the straight line speed, as you could see there, to catch up to Feynman, even with DRS. So this could be our best opportunity into... Is it turn 3 or 4? I don't know. We'll say turn 4 for the rest of this video. We're into the slipstream. He is defending like a madman. But we're going to try and go for a move around the outside. See what we can do here. We do have better grip than him. But no... Oh, that was so close to contact. But Feynman defended that very well. And for the rest of the lap, there aren't many opportunities to overtake. So we settled into second once again. Lap 26. Attempt number 2. Once again, we can't get close enough, but under braking, we get closer to Feynman. He missed the apex once again, so we should get a decent run into turn 4. Let's see what happens here, and he's going to go super defensive once again. So this time, we're going to go for something different, just to mix it up. We're going to go for a switchback as Feynman locks up, goes slightly wide. Can we get it up the inside here? Feynman's just ahead of us, so it doesn't look like it. Damn it, that didn't work. So 2 attempts down. We've got 3 more laps to go, so let's see what we can do. We could have gone for a move up the inside there. It would have been a late braking move and probably a little bit too risky. Lap 27, attempt 3. What can we do here? We are actually closer on the start-finish straight, but not close enough to make a move into turn 1. We just need to set him up for turn 4. That's the main opportunity to overtake here. And we are... I think we're closer this time. What's Feynman going to do? Is he going to... Yes, he's going to defend, of course. But he leaves a little bit of room. I think about it, but no, that's probably too risky. And we're going to brake a lot later this time. All the way around the outside. Can we do it? We're side by side. Can we get this done? This is going to be very tricky on the outside into the chicane. I think we've got it. No, we've been barged off the track. That was a bit of a dirty defence from Feynman, but I'll let him off there. Hard battle. And now it's attempt 4, lap 28. Come on, we can surely get it done this time. We know what to do. I'm just trying anything to get past Feynman. This is exactly like Hamilton versus Rosberg. Hamilton was on the slower tyres, but Rosberg just couldn't get past. But now we've got a better run here. Can we go up the inside? Feynman's not defending like he's done in the past few laps. We're going to brake later. Round the outside is the way to go. Get the inside for the chicane. And actually, we've already got the move done. We're into the lead. Fantastic, finally got it done, and now we will hopefully pull away and take the victory if possible. We need to get Feynman out the 1 second window, and that is exactly what we didn't do. On to the final lap. Feynman's got DRS, and I said about how we didn't have straight line speed. Just watch him absolutely power past us. That's the speed we didn't have, but we're going to come back. Yes, it's the last lap. We need to get this move done side by side. This is so close. What an awesome battle this is. but that's halted our momentum, so we actually can't go for a move into our famous turn 4 position, and we've dropped back. At this point I had a back marker behind me, but I thought it was headshots in 3rd place. I was struggling with fuel, going for the win at the same time, so many thoughts were going through my head. Can I get the victory? Can I defend from headshots when it's actually a back marker? But no, it's 2nd place. But what a fantastic battle that was at the end of the race. Kudos to Feynman for that. And he takes his first victory in League 1. He is a past League 2 champion, and he's definitely made the step up to League 1. So that's his first win in League 1 in his 50th race, so a good effort there. We came home 2nd, and the main thing for us is we beat Vidal. I think he came in 5th or 6th if I'm not mistaken. And Headshots took his first podium in F1XL, so well done to him. I think that's only his 5th race as well, so good job there. And there we go, Vidal finished in 6th place, so we've gained 10 points over him in our championship battle. So that's been a very successful race for us. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more F1XL highlights and career mode on 2015 and 2010. And I'll catch you in the next race. Goodbye.